Good morning, everybody. So it's just a real quick review. It is Friday, and we're gonna do. Actually, it's Thursday for me, but we're gonna pretend it's Friday. I always do these a day ahead. But it is 10/9. Test on Monday. Okay. So this is a little bit of a review. Basically, we're going to be graphing lines. Graphing lines, and we've done this before. We've got to remember about slope, which is rise over run, and then we've got a y-intercept, which goes on the y-axis. Okay, so let's look at example number 1. Hopefully this is just a nice review of what we did in algebra. So let me go ahead and draw my axes. There's my y-axis, and there's my x-axis, right? So it's important to know that is the y-axis. So if that's the y-axis, then if I need to graph this, my y-intercept, which is at -4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? That's my y-intercept. This number is my y-intercept. I kind of like to call it my starting point. And then my slope, rise over run, up 2 over 3. Up 2 over 3, that's my slope. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and I do it again, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, but it goes off the page. But anyway, this line goes forever. There's my first line. Put arrows on the end because the lines go forever. Okay, number 2, same kind of problem. Okay, let's start at 3 on the y-intercept. So I need to go ahead and make my little graph here, and I've got my x and my y-axis. Again, my y-axis. So then my start at the y-intercept at 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go down 1 over 2, right? Slope. Rise over run, but it's negative. It's negative, so it's down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2, and I can do that forever and ever. There's my line. Boom. Okay, easy. Number 3 has an invisible number, an invisible 0, so we're going to start at 0. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put my y and my x-axis on. Okay. Again, if this is my x-axis and that's my y-axis, start at 0 on my y-axis and a slope of -2. So slope is rise over run, so it's -2 over 1. I need a fraction, I really do. I need a fraction for slope because rise over run, that's a fraction. So I'm going to start at 0, and then I'm going to go down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1. Okay, so it's just a nice little review of what we've done in the past in algebra. Okay, all right. Hopefully this is easy. Okay, example 4, y-intercept of -1. So put that down. So I'm going to put my y-intercept of -1, which is right there. That's my y-intercept. Now, I need a fraction, rise over run. I need a fraction for slope. So this is a 1x, it's invisible, right? And 1 over 1, because anything over 1 is a fraction. We need up 1 over 1, so we need a 1x, 1 over 1. So we start at -1, that's my y-intercept, and I'll go up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, so forth and so on. There we go. We've done this before. Okay, I'm going kind of fast because I think you guys know how to do this. Okay, example 5. It does not have an x. No x. Okay, so we're going to go up 0. We're going to go up 0. How's that work? Well, if it has no x or 0x, think about this as 0x. That means it's going to go up 0. So we're going to go up to 3. Here's my y equals 3. And if I go up 0, I'm going to go straight across horizontal line. That's my graph. Y is always equal to 3. Last but not least, again, this is a nice little review for everybody. I have an invisible 0. I do. Okay. And just like this one, we have a invisible 1. Let me rewrite this, but we have an invisible -1 over 1x. So I'm going to start at 0. I'm going to go down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. And it is going down. So we talk about slope. Real quick before I'm done, if it has a negative slope, it's going to go downhill. If it has a positive slope, it goes uphill. If it has a negative slope, it goes downhill. If it has a negative slope, it goes downhill. If it has a positive slope, it goes uphill. So the last thing I want to show, and that's on your homework. So you've got the graphs. You can do that now. And then the last thing is just plug in numbers. So if I plug in -4, all I have to do is 2 times the -4 squared plus 8. So your assignment's going to be doing all 12 of these, 1 through 12, and then we'll take the test on Monday, okay? All right, that's all I got.